I'm a brewhead. Alright, so what the hell are we doing today? We're doing quadruple batch Butchy Smooth. We'll get into the details later. Right now, let's get rocking. Throw 10 gallons up in here for the mashing water. So after adding the thermal wells yesterday, I washed them out multiple times, did a boil just before, clean it all out, dump that out. Now we're using it right here. It seemed to go well with the initial boil test, so that's cool. What else? We gotta get milling, that's what we gotta do. We got 29 pounds. I'll go through the grain bill later. Alright, here's the new manifold that I made. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna put her face down. Boom. Alright, gotta go get some hoses. Here's a quick look at the thermal well, the thermometer in it, thermometer. I'm at 181 because it's so fucking cold out. Celsius, that's 82.8. 181 Fahrenheit. Alright, so that's pretty cool. That's working out good. Alright, this is shut. Good. Let's get a little in there.
Again, and now we must swim. Never go to school again.
sides are bulging out. Okay, so we got the mash going. Fullest that thing's ever been. Fucking bulging at the seams. Mash out water, 6 gallons. Currently at 123 Fahrenheit. I'm gonna get that into the cooler, hopefully. I'm not sure if it'll fit, but we'll see. And we're gonna do our drainings to the kettle down there. Just currently heating up some water to run through the chiller, which I gotta pull out yet. But once this is empty, this will get filled up with 12.5 gallons of sparge water. So here we are. Alright, I got my mash out water. 209. Filling this bitch up. Don't know if it's gonna hold at all. She is getting maxed out. Then we can start whirl off and start draining. Do first run-ins down to here. Should get 12.5. Then I'm gonna split it between the two kettles after sparge water up there is done. Blah blah blah. Now I got the brew dogs out. Alright, so now we gotta wait for 12.5 gallons of the sparge water to heat on up. We got a long way to go. So how fucking cold is it? It's actually warm. 20 Fahrenheit. It's like, oh, what is that? 5, 6, 7 below for Celsius. Alright. That's our sparge water. Sitting 171. First running was drain. See that? It's all drain. And got 12.5 down here. You can't really see it. It is almost to the top, you know, like right there. See that? So I gotta split that in half with that kettle. So mash tun's a little too small. I gotta drain a couple gallons in. What I'm gonna do is fill it, burl off, drain a couple gallons to the kettle over there. And then stop draining, get the rest of that kettle into the mash tun, stir it, re-burl off. In the meanwhile, split that first kettle with that then empty kettle in half with the first runnings, and I'm gonna go half gallon to each kettle, half gallon at a time each one, rotating back and forth until I get 12.5 gallons in each kettle. Yeah. I'm going to stagger the second kettle half hour behind the first kettle, so 30 minutes. So that'll allow me, I figure, about 20 minutes to drain into primaries, and an extra 10 minutes for fluff, just in case. Alright. Cuckoo. Alright, so I now have collected all my runnings. Half is in this kettle, at about 12.5 gallons. And the other half is in that kettle at 12.5 gallons. So, a couple, getting some final run-ins there. And that's the empty guy. There you go. That was 29 pounds
and this thing got maxed out. I actually had to drain a couple gallons in order to fit everything. So 29 pounds and 12 and a half gallons of water does not fit. And if I'm going from the initial go-in, that would be 16 gallons of water, because 3.5 got absorbed by the grain, plus 2 cups. Alright, what's our temp at? I gotta turn that fucker on. Come on. So a little bit till it boils yet. Alright, so we got kettle number 1 at a boil. 7:20 at night. I'm doing an 1.5 hour boil. This one I'm going to stagger a half hour behind. It's at about 203 degrees. Surprised how long it takes to get from that 203 to 211. So my flame is running a little low. Crank her up a little. I don't know why, because I don't really want it to boil for another 20 minutes. Alright, this is kettle number 2. Boiling away. Kettle number 1. Boiling away. Gonna add the 40-minute addition. You see that? Oh, crap. 40-minute kettle 1, whatever. This is, I don't know. Alright, here's a 40-minute addition for kettle number 2. Boom. Because of the cold, it's fucking extra steamy. Boom. So this one has 10 more minutes till flame up. This one's a half hour behind. Ka-cha. Alright, so kettle number 1's ready to go. Yeah, Mr. Frozen chiller. So, when in doubt, get the blowtorch out. So I'm just going to keep doing some more of this crap. Wiggle it around. Blah, blah, blah. Never would have thought you got to heat up your chiller. How smart I would have been running hot water through it every once in a while as I was brewing. It's only been like a 10-hour brew day. So we're coming up there. This hose here. Going down. And filling primary 1. Primary 2 is star sand. 3 and 4 on deck. There's should be hot water return, but it's still cold. I mean, it's fucking winter. I had to deal with it freezing. Well, you saw it. I put the rag over in case that would splash. Sometimes it does. It's not right now. Don't want that to splash into the primary. So, cool. We are on our way. Yay. Alright, I'm gonna finish sanitizing that one and dump it in. And blah blah blah. Alright. Ta-da! So, here's 2. There's 2. Those 2 have Galaxy for Flame Out Hop Edition, and these 2 have Willamette as their Flame Out Hop Edition. Now, this one and that one have, what is it, New Burton? East Burton? I don't know, Burton yeast, and that one and this one have old Sonoma. Ba-boom. Quadruple experiment. Bye. Bye. So, when in doubt, get the blowtorch out.